How's it going, guys? Welcome to the Hoosier Experience. So as you can tell from the title of the video, I'm going to be going over some gearboxes. So I got two brands. I got Magellan, I think it's Magellan. It's Academy's brands. And then I got Yeti, a well-known brand. Doesn't really need an introduction. So before we get into this video, I'm going to go over the price tag because I know that's what everybody wants to know right away. We got the Magellan, the 22 liter, it's $50. The 50 liter Magellan is $80, and then the Yeti, the 30 liter, is $250. And then the 92 liter of this is $100, I believe. So you could actually get one of each size for the price of this Yeti. It's pretty cool. We're kind of review these boxes. Full disclaimer, I'm not taking them anywhere. I just have got them in my house, and I have an idea on how I want to pack them out, and that's going to evolve over time as I start using them. But I'm going to kind of quick go over just the kind of features of the boxes, what I think about, kind of first initial thoughts, and then I'm going to show you how I plan as of right now to pack these out. So let's start with Magellan. This is a Academy's brand, which when I first was doing research on gearboxes, when I saw these online, I wasn't impressed. I was like, it looked kind of like a cheap box when I was looking on the website. Like, it doesn't look like it's very sturdy. Like, it looked like super thin walls, kind of like those Pelican cases, like the cheap Pelican cases. And I wasn't all impressed. But as I was actually at Academy, I was looking at the one that opened up here, and I actually got to pick one up. And these things are kind of sturdy boxes. Like, they're fairly heavy duty, and they are completely waterproof. They're not submersible, but they are waterproof. Like I said, I got the 22 liter and 50 liter. And then there's a 92 liter. So they're all stackable. So you can actually fit two 22 liters on top of the 50 liter, and then you can actually fit both of these side by side on the 92 liter. 92 liter actually has wheels on it as well. So these boxes, we'll start at the outside, looking at the 22. So 22, we got this nice little handle. Makes it easy for carrying. I like it. Got the kind of like little holes. These are lined with metal, so you can put a lock on there and make them a little sturdier, I guess. Got these little slots in them. Basically like metal inserts, and you can strap them down easier. And then they got these little like cutouts running strapped over the top of them for when it's in the back of your vehicle. And you got latches on both sides, so it opens up from either end, and it just comes completely off. So now we can move on to the inside. So in the lid here, we got the one just zipper pocket all the way across. So pretty nice for small things. And then looking on the inside, just an open box. Now this one's actually supposed to come with an insert. Both of these were supposed to come with like a tray insert, kind of like Yetis you'll see here in a minute. But these ones did not come with their tray. That's I guess a common issue when I was doing research, that they ship these without their trays, or sometimes there's a divider that goes in them. So that kind of sucked that it came without those, but still nice box. Been looking into how to get those, and so far the research is not a very good chance. So you're probably better off is going into the store and trying to find one with the trays in it to actually get them. This one I plan to use for my filming equipment, so I thought it'd be nice to, with the little handle, I can just grab it, throw it in my truck, and keep rating off my equipment if I'm outside. Move on. Got the 50 liter box. Now this one's got dual latches on both sides, same thing, comes completely off. Then it's got these handles, they kind of flip out, pretty comfortable. But like I said, it's like a sturdy box. Like, you can sit on this and it's gonna be just fine. I mean, similar to the Yeti, it wouldn't be able to support much weight, but it does. So look on the inside, same thing, just a bigger version. It's got two pockets. It's supposed to come with a tray and a divider. Didn't get it, but it's got this rubber seal. That's what makes it waterproof, and it's an overall sturdy box. This is what I'm planning on using for basic camping equipment. And one cool thing about these is like it's covered in stickers, but they did the stickers that don't leave like residue. They come off super easy. Like I was kind of worried about that when I saw it was covered in stickers, but I peeled all the ones off of that one and no real issue. Now let's take a look at the Yeti. Yeti, it's got your classic Yeti look, and it's decently heavy and there's nothing in it. So these ones, this is a lot lighter, probably about half the weight of the Yeti. Maybe not quite that half, but it's significantly lighter. Yeti, you got your Yeti handle. You can still grab it underneath. Pretty comfortable. It's got footprints, and these are all stackable too. The Yeti has 3 sizes. There's a 15, 30, and 60, and they stack similar to the way these do. This one is actually completely submersible. This one you're supposed to be able to put in up to 6 feet of water, I believe. One thing, I do think I like the Yeti handle or latches better. They just kind of operate really quick, easily. So, and then they got this, they call it the non-punch design, so you just smack them shut. I mean, these ones, you can smack them shut, but not necessary. I don't know if you can go alone. So now, let's look inside. So, and you see, got the tray and the divider. We'll get into that in a minute. So let's start up top. We got 2 small pockets and then 1 big pocket. So a little more organization than the Magellan on the top, but I don't think that's a deal breaker. This is the tray. It's got the lift and lower. It goes on either side. The small one comes with the tray, and you can put like 3 trays in the big one. So, got the tray. It's got this divider. It also doubles as a cutting board. The Magellan one's supposed to do the same, but I don't have it, so I can't really review it. But it's just a gearbox, and it's thick, and you can sit on it. You can probably throw this thing around. It's gonna last. It's got the rubber seal, obviously. It's also got the slots for those inserts to strap it down. Same thing on top. And it's got metal lined holes for locks, whatever you want to put on it. I mean, it's a good box. It's a Yeti box. It's gonna do exactly what it says it's gonna do. Now we kind of did a quick overview of the boxes. I'm going to get into how packing it out. Obviously, if you guys have any more questions, just leave them in the comments and I'll get back with you guys, answer any questions you have about any of the boxes and any of my experiences so far. But the biggest one is just trying to get the trays. The trays are really nice. So this is a kind of quick little overview of my camera equipment. I got 2 bags, some spare cables, there's my 2 GoPro cases, and just some spare accessories with my head mount. So in the top portion, this is where I'm just planning on slipping all my cables, just chargers for my batteries, for the cameras, to kind of plug into computers, and then just some spare accessories for placing my GoPro up. This is my GoPro bag, got 2 GoPros and only have 4 batteries currently, and this camera bag I use for the camera that's recording this video right now. Just kind of throw a couple of spare cases down in there, and camera mount, head mount, and the only thing that's missing in this is my camera that is recording, and then my chest mount. But it all kind of fits in that nicely. I do wish I had the tray though. It would have made storing things in this a lot easier, but it works nicely for what I'm using it. Moving on to my Magellan 50 liter. This is what I want to use as my basic camping one for when I have my truck. So it's just kind of overview of what's all going to go into it, and then I'll walk through it as I'm putting it in. So first, let's take the lid off. I like starting with the lid storage, which is where I'm going to keep my paracord so I can hang my food and trees if I'm in bear country. First aid kit, always necessary. And I just got some hand warmers in case I'm staying cold, and some waterproof fire starters I bought from Walmart. They actually work pretty well. This is where I'm keeping all my small stuff. I got a ferro rod,
start fires, so that way I don't have to carry a lighter. Lighters work just fine though. I like them. And then just my batteries for my flashlight. Pro tip, don't store your batteries inside of your flashlights if you're not going to be using it for a while. They corrode. Now I just got a couple spoon/forks for easy food, so I don't have to carry a bunch of utensils. So just these top ones are just perfect for all my small things. Moving on to the big open portion, I'm going to start with my hatchet for just, everybody knows what you use a hatchet for. Tree saw, just a cooking knife. And I don't know if I will keep my sleeping bag in there, but I'm putting it in there for now because there's room. I can't pillow. I like sleeping in luxury. Just a small cutting board, since mine didn't come with a cutting board. Just a thermostat for the mosquitoes. There's just like a little fire stove. Just fill it with like wood chips and start a fire, and I can cook on it. And just a little stainless steel cooking pot. And a rain jacket. Just kind of roll that up. I'll make it look a lot nicer when I actually pack it out. This is air mattress or air pad, so I can just kind of inflate it. Like I said, I like sleeping in luxury. Sleeping on the ground's not exactly fun. But yep, that's how I'm going to do my basic camping one. Moving on to my fishing gearbox, which I'm using my Yeti for. Just kind of an overview. A lot of this stuff won't actually stay in it. It's got some kayak accessories that I'm just storing in it until I can put them on my kayak. So I did choose the Yeti for my fishing because of the submersibility. And I believe it might hold up with salt water a lot better if I do some surf fishing. So first off, these are just my Bubba knives. There's like 4 different blades for all kinds of different fish filleting or meat cutting in general. This is just a waterproof cigar box or / humidor. You gotta have your cigars when you're out on the water. These are just some little fishing pliers with the pistol grip. Like I said, that's just an anchor trawler kayak accessory. Not gonna stay in the box, but placing it in there. I got 2 rod socks for spinning rods. Those are gonna be for my deep sea rods when I get them. Just some deep sea fishing stuff. Pliers, carabiner, lighter, snips, hardware, sunglasses, more kayak accessories that won't be in the box, but just keeping in there. So that's what I have so far, but that will obviously expand as I start doing more fishing and get more uses.
So this is kind of just a quick overview, first impressions of how these 3 boxes stack up. I'll probably use these boxes mostly for trips where I have my truck nearby that I can get within 100 feet. Because you don't want to be carrying these through the woods. You're not going to be carrying these through the woods. These are just good to keep your gear in your truck for, cross-country road trip. So these will pretty much only be used in my truck for travel. So to wrap up, that's kind of how I plan to use these different boxes, and these are my first impressions, and I hope this video is helpful for kind of enlightening you to some of the gearboxes. I'll do an update later this year, probably 6 months from now to a year after I've had full experience with these, and I'll let you know how they handle and how I actually feel about them. So thank you guys for watching. I've got some bunch of trips planned, so you will probably see these in my videos in the background. I'll probably point them out. Signing off. Thanks for joining the Hoosier Experience.